This time around, you are encouraged to think it over. This episode aims to be an interactive experience in which you reflect on what you know and specifically how you evaluate player performance. You will be given enough time to think about each question. You don't have to write them down, it's just something for yourself, but if you want to and share them with the rest of us, you may in the comments section. The questions are separated into 3 categories: self-discovery, outside influence, and ability. Remember that it is perfectly okay and perhaps even better for the answer to be, I don't know. If one of those questions doesn't make sense to you, don't sweat it, just wait for the next one. Try to give it an honest go. Think of an offtank player that you think is top 3 in the world at the role. Got one? Okay. Give a percentage. How certain are you of your answer? If you can, remember the number or write it down. There are many legitimate reasons to hold your opinion. Let's peel away at the layers which brought you there and see how they hold up. First category, self-discovery. Question 1. Name the things that the player does very well. It could be something like having big D.Va bombs, being flexible, having great awareness, etc. Question 2. Can you name the 3 instances where you observed your player doing these specific things? Question 3. Did you observe your player doing these things in a time frame you think is relevant? Question 4. How important do you think these things are in the grand scope of the role? Question 5. Did the instances occur against top competition? Second category, outside influence. Question 1. Do you hold your opinion that your offtank player is a top 3 player in the world on that specific role because an expert, such as a player, a coach, or an analyst, shared it? Question 2. On what basis are you considering the people experts, and how possible is it that they are biased for reasons such as playing on a team, being a fan, etc.? Question 3. Have these experts given you reasons as to why your player is good? And if so, which? Question 4. Do yours and your expert's reasons overlap, or do you just share a conclusion? Question 5. Do a majority of people you interact with hold this opinion about your player? Category 3. Ability. Question 1. How big is communication for the role of a flex tank in your opinion? Question 2. Do you think you've been supplied with the necessary information in order to judge his level of communication? Question 3. Do you think you have been supplied with the necessary tools to assess your player's level in general? Question 4. Do you think you've put in the necessary work to have an opinion about him and other flex tanks? Question 5. You chose a top 3 player in the flex tank role. Is he better than Mako, Fury, Poco, or Space? And if so, why? This concludes the questionnaire. I once again ask you to give a percentage of how certain you are of your answer. Write it down or remember it and compare it now to your initial percentage. We've come to the end of this experience. Have you discovered any specific biases in your thinking? If you wish to share your answers again in writing to the respective platform you're listening on, you can find the questions in the description. I will likely compile a list of my answers in video format, but I might also, if we get enough responses, talk about the different answers and where I think good points were made and where I think bias took the better of us, and then you may do the same for me. Thanks for listening.